1 second here. So yeah, you know, same exact thing. What I'm looking at, what I'm looking for. Dang, that thing is. Oh, sorry. I kicked the camera. Did not mean to kick the cam. What I can see, yes, we do have that empty space currently above us. If we can get this continuation. Yeah, that looks really good. Not too bad, not too bad. That's if we want to continue. I mean, I think we possibly could. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything, of course. Dang, that's a nice push there, though. Hold on, where's Tesla at, too? Really quickly, alright. We'll love to see if we can get above that 305.54 area. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, so yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, see if we end up staying above into this empty space, or if we end up going back to this box. So yeah, if we end up going back to this box here, we potentially could see that downside movement. Alright, so Neo, let's take a look here. Honestly, you know, I like it. It still looks good to me. As for right now, we are above this top wall. But I do want to see if we can get this nice closure. What we're on this weekly chart. So yes, we do have this nice Potter box, clear as day. We're right above it into this empty space. So as you can see, yes, right now I don't really want to do anything. I'm personally just going to wait, at least for this entry here. But yeah, we'll have to see. Yo, let's go. Looks like Robin ended up catching UNH. Let's go, let's go. Shout out to Robin. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's if we can stay up, though. I feel like it would take some time for sure. He said, bro, I'm honestly not bad. That's nice. We would need to get that close, and I would need to see us getting above that 305.52 area. So I need that nice break. Would need that break above that 305.52 though. So yeah, choppy day. Needs above that 355. Not 355. I am 305. Dots. Yeah, I mean, it looks good if we can continue. Let me put you on another one. Duel. Let me see. Yo, Robin, good work on that. So yeah, this is another little level that we would have to. So if we cannot get over this, yeah, I can see us rejecting here. So UNH, and we did end up breaking a closing on that 45-minute, which is beautiful. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any trade. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything. So Duel, get your get your calls ready. Let me see. All right, yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on it, especially if we get this candle closure. It looks good. All right, apples. Okay. You know, it doesn't look too bad. As long as we can stay like that, it looks really good. For UNH, for a continuation, I wouldn't eat that 305.52 break. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. So yes, you all have to do your own research before doing anything. So yeah, choppy day like I predicted. So yeah, today has been a pretty much a choppy day, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, especially if we can get this closure. Honestly, it doesn't look like a bad swing though. Dual chart, please. Okay, cool. All right, so we failed to get above this top level here. I still want that break. We can. So yeah, we're right back into the box now. So this level, other level that I circled here. If we can, stay above, it looks good. But do need that closure though. So I will keep an eye on this. So 305.52. Dang, that, what level is that? Hold on. 30 minutes. Okay, I do see that. All right, perfect. All right, so looks like it's trying to retest here. So yeah, we'll have to see. And yes, not telling anyone to get into any of these plays. So yes, please, do your own research before doing anything. He said, I set and let my alerts go to my phone. I'll look at it. Still doesn't look bad. I do want to see if we can get above that 305.52 though. So those two levels there. All right, so Duel. Let's see. Oh wow. I do like that weekly chart. That weekly chart looks good. Honestly, that weekly chart looks good. Hold on, let's see. I do also see that 1 hour too. Ooh, Tesla. Ooh, that looks amazing too. Okay, Apple. Okay. let's see if we can get that press down. Okay, nice. Pretty nice there. Nice. All right, UNH. Do want to see what 45 minutes for that closure too as well. That's moving nicely there. All right, so Duel. Let's see. All right, so yeah, I do see that 2 hour chart here. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'll go over it. I swear. All right, we have to get under that 224.68 for us to continue there. All right, so 1 second. All right, I gotta change this song though. This song is terrible. I hate when this song comes on this playlist. All right, so 44 minutes until that candle closes. Okay. So yeah, Apple. Dang, it needs to Get that nice break. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like it could take some time for sure. I made a... So yeah, you know, today, a lot of chop. As you can see, you know, I would love to see if I can get some UNH. We'll see. We get this nice full move there, especially on that candle closure. But, you know, as for right now, yeah, we've been chopping. I do see a couple good trades though. So I got to go over EMPH dual. I do like that 2 hour. Hold on, let's see. All right, yeah. 2 hour chart there. So yes, right above us, we have this empty space. So from entry to the exit, so this exit's up here. We do have this empty space. So yeah, right now, maybe I'll see how the end of day brings on this. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks honestly really decent. What D? Hold on. Fucking. All right, cool. So yeah, that 2 hour doesn't look too bad though. I've had 6 green days in a row. So yeah, we had, you know, a great week. We had still 40 minutes for that. So yeah, we had a great week, right? Obviously Apple's looking like it's trying to do what it wants to do now. But yeah, if one day we chop, you know, I'm not gonna just tell the members, oh, let's just hop into this, let's just hop into that. I mainly do like to wait. Obviously, I'm waiting on the Qs. I do want IWM, you know, a couple other trades. You can see what we did just yesterday. I get it, you know, I do want to get in 1,000 trades right now. But, you know, if we chop, if we don't go anywhere, you know, I'm not going to just, you know, do anything with this. You see, Tesla, I was waiting on the calls. We're in this consolidation. We're in this box. I'm not taking anything on that. Honestly, unless we get it, of course. So, yeah, if we're in the consolidation, I tell my members, I'm like, yo, we just got to chill out. And once we do get those positions, once we do get, you know, those trades, this is what I'm looking for. You can see my first day like this. And you can see, you know, not just him, other members too as well. We had what QQ just yesterday as well. UNH still looks really good though. That looks fire. Dual looks good. Can I chart out LLY? Yep, no worries. Got you, no worries. So Tesla, I'm waiting on you. We'll see if we can get that. But yeah, if we end up chopping, I don't tell any of the members anything. And honestly, I'm going to wait for the end of day swings. So see how the end of day swings will end up going. So I do see a couple too. All right, so LLY. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. So I had a 4 hour chart on this. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Just make sure to do your own research before doing anything. And yes, we do have a code that will be ending soon. So you can see where that code is. UNH looking good again. Let's see if we can do that. All right, so Apple looking decent. And yeah, we'll go over LOY too. I'm just going to sit and wait, see. All right, so LOY, personally, I think, and yeah, so, you know, we already ended up cashing this one. Final TP is yet to be hit, so you can see what one member did there on this LOY trade. See, we're down there. But anyways, so this was, I think this was my original box there. So yeah, top all, bottom all there. Final to that 746. So, I mean, and I will say what that box as well. Looks like we ended up breaking outside of this other consolidation area, which allowed us into this empty space here. So, if we can continue, I do like that final TP, that, what, 746 area. And I get it. You know, for our swing trades, it's going to be, you know, longer holds. You can see when we call this out, this was the before. You can see LOY after. You can see where we were around that 654 area. We're at this, what, 717. So yeah, that was wild. And you can see what we already did on there. Just on there. Dang, yeah, it looks like it's moving. UNH back into this empty space here. Let's see if we can get over that 305. All right, so yeah, Apple. Honestly, if we can, especially if we can get that 24-hour close under it like this, for me at least, and yes, you all have to do your own research. Not telling any of you guys and gals to, you know, get into any of these plays, any of these trades. So yes, please do your own research. So that's that point where we need to break at. If we can get under that, looks good. And now Apple's finally doing this thing. All right, so yeah, we'll keep going. 1 second here. One second here. Yo, MB, what's up, yo? Guardian, thanks for liking the live stream. Really appreciate it. All right, we gotta get over this 305.52 area though. or you know, I don't want the same thing to happen. So yeah, that's that level that I'm looking at. Can I chart ADI and also gap? Yeah, no worries. We can go over those two. Hold on. 1 second. Honestly, it still doesn't look terrible though. We would just need that clear push. All right, we're right there. We just need to get over it, and then so yeah, if we do end up getting over that first CP, it would be that 306.55. So it looks like we're toying with it right now. So yeah, that's if we can get above. And yes, not telling anyone to get into any trade. So yes, you all have to do your own research before doing anything, of course. And yeah, I'm just looking at the charts. Yeah, pretty much it. So we're still struggling to get over that 305 area. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on that for sure. We'll go over the other ones too. Possibly see if we can touch that 306.55. He said this market's so whack now that 10:30 people are trading. Yeah, it looks like it's, you know, things are trying to pick up now. But yeah, we'll have to see. All right, so gap. So we did LOY. We got to go over ADI. All right, cool. Let's take a look. Looks like UNH does. All right, so yeah, ADI. So I have my alerts pretty much set if we do end up hitting it. But anyways, as of right now, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, let's go to this weekly chart. I will be honest. I mean, we're up at the highest point. It doesn't look like there's anything to stop us. I will be completely honest. I don't trade like that just because, yeah, you know, there's just nothing to stop us for sure to the upside. So I target the empty space. So, you know, I get it. Could we potentially, you know, continue? We definitely could. But we also did create some empty space. So once we do build some consolidation, a nice top wall, bottom wall as well, I would love to take that to the downside. So I get it. Could we potentially continue? We could. I just don't trade like that. You know, obviously we could, you know, go up to 300 or whatever. But personally, I just target the empty space. And yeah, the empty space for me, we have that right there, which looks really good. All right, so UNH, it just looks too strong. It just like needs to get over. It just needs to like take over that level. There we go. So yeah, if it can continue, so we would just have to stay above this level here in order for us to go to that 306.55. We'll see, though. We'll see. Obviously, yeah, if we can't hold, then yeah. And especially if we go back to that box there. But if we can continue to get that push, it doesn't look too bad there. He said, this shop is unreal in SPX. Honestly, I haven't even taken a look there. So yeah, we could take a look there as well. And no, not telling anyone to get into any trades. So please, please do your own research. He doesn't speak with us or react with anything. Super focused. Yo, Zay, what's up, bro? So yeah, my bad. I have trouble looking at the other chat. So I'm on TikTok right now. So yeah, if you're in the other chat, my bad. I literally forget to look over there. And look at the comment section. So yeah, that was my bad on there. All right, so chat. So can I center my screen? Yeah, I can center it. Yeah, no worries. I got you. Hopefully you can see the screen a little bit better now. So yeah, honestly, when we were holding above it, you know, it looked great. Our top level, obviously, you know, gave us some trouble. But, and yeah, if we can continue, I do like that 306.55. But that's pretty much it. Then y'all looking at some expensive cons. So I will say, you know, this one is definitely a little bit more expensive. I will be honest, I do like, you know, cheaper contracts. I can, you know, load up on them for sure. But, you know, there are a few, you know, entries that do look good as well. And no, not telling anyone to get into any trade. So yes, please, please do your own research before doing anything. Actually, not bad. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, we'll have to see if we can end up touching that. So yeah, so yeah, there will be some empty space too as well. So once we decide we want to build some structure, we could end up taking that to the downside there. I would just trim and leave runners at this point, just to be safe. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any trades. So yes, please, please do your own research before doing anything. So yeah, we'll keep on going. Definitely pretty much set on that. And yeah, you can pretty much see what we do here. You know, if the trade works, cool. If the trade doesn't work, that's perfectly fine. Obviously, today we were in a lot of chop. But you can see once we get those entries, you see what we do here. Obviously, I'll keep an eye on all these trades. I gotta go over Gap too. But yeah, shout out to, you know, the members. Obviously, yes, you know, I do want to get into, you know, a million trades. Well, not a million, but, you know. But if we've been chopping, you know, this morning I wanted to get in. I was ready to, you know, get into a few trades. But we ended up just chopping. So, you know, we just had to wait. So what? Apple. We'll go to this 24-hour. If it loads, that'll be great. So yeah, for Apple, you know, and yeah, not telling anyone to get into any trades. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything. We are into this empty space, but we're just taking a long time. So do want to see if we can potentially somehow continue. If we do, I feel like it, for me at least, I feel like it could take its time for sure. Especially with this. So yeah, we'll just have to see. UNH. Okay. Alright, yeah, so that was an Apple. Yeah, we'll see if we can hit that, but we'll see. So Gap, let's take a look here. Oh, okay. So what I'm looking at, so I pretty much have my alerts pretty much set on all these trades. So we end up breaking above the top wall. We could potentially push up into this empty space here. So right now we're still in consolidation. There's nothing that I would want to do except for just to wait. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We have exactly what we want. And yeah, right now we're just inside of this consolidation zone. So yeah, if we're in consolidation, I don't take the trade. I'm just going to wait and see if we can get those entries. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, the only one that I've seen that was outside of consolidation was what, UNH. Even though, you know, the contracts aren't moving the best, but, you know, still empty space. And yeah, you know, we're close enough. So that's if we can hit it. But yeah, we are very close. We're close enough to that first TP. So that little level there we had to break. Gap has earnings next week. Oh wow, they do. Actually, I do need to send this in the chat to see if anyone ended up getting into that. Hold on 1 second here. One second. But anyways, so hold on, let's see. Gap. Oh wait, it does. Oh, that actually, what? Okay, what, 7 days? All right, cool. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'll take a. Just remind me. Actually, yeah, you know, I'll remind myself. But anyways, yeah, we'll have to see. You know, I do like that empty space to the upside if we can get it. So, yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. UNH, we could hit it, but yeah, definitely taking its beautiful time. Obviously, nothing crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. KV, yeah, I already know. So yeah, that, you know, that's all I need. Just a reminder. Obviously, you know, I have my, you know, trades that I'm already taking, that I already have in mind. You can see befores, the afters, what we do here, and you can see, you know, what a few of the members ended up doing. My first day like this. So yeah, shout out to the members. And yeah, even on chop days, I get it. What, UNH, decent move there. But yeah, this morning we ended up chopping. I was ready to take some trades, but as you can see, if we end up chopping, there's nothing I can do. So shout out to, you know, some of the members too as well. Couldn't do it without this Discord. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Duel looks pretty good. So yeah, I do see a couple decent entries that don't look bad. But yeah, we'll have to see. Let's see. Alright, cool. Yeah, Gap honestly doesn't look too bad though. We'll see if we can go into that empty space there. We'll see. So yeah, just like all these trades, we're in the box, or if we're in chop, no entries. There, you know, I'm going to wait for the end of the day to see if we can get some swings as well. I am waiting on, you know, a few of these trades, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. So yes, if you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. We do have a 30% off that will be ending off pretty soon as well. If you don't want to join, no worries at all. You don't have to join anything. But yeah, personally, we'll see how the end of the day brings. I will be here. But yeah, pretty much it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. See you all soon.